Hi, I'm Rosanne Clay, and in this session we're going to be doing tapping for the emotion of shame and the way that it debilitates us so that we can release that programming inside of us. And we'll also be tapping for the underlying cause of the shame, which is people in our youth who also had feelings of shame that were imprinting their shame onto us. If you haven't already checked out my video that I've done about shame, I've put the link in the description so that you can check it out so that you understand why I say the things I do as we're tapping so it doesn't come across as jarring. But for now, let's jump in, taking accountability for your own well-being, starting on the karate chop point. Even though I feel so ashamed of myself, the thoughts through my head are so debilitating. I really know how to berate myself, and I just want to hide away. I choose to love myself, honor myself, and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel so ashamed, so deeply and utterly ashamed of myself, I really want to run away and hide. I really hope that no one finds out about this. I feel so ashamed. I choose to love myself, honor myself, and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm so deeply, deeply ashamed, and I just can't seem to shake it, I am open to letting this go. I am open to releasing the shame, and I choose to love myself, forgive myself, and honor myself anyway. And tapping through any of the points at your own pace, repeating after me, I feel so ashamed of myself that I want to run away and hide. I wish the floor would swallow me up sometimes, because I feel so ashamed. So many times I feel so bad that I wish no one ever knew me, so that no one could ever find out how horrible I am. I wish no one would ever find out what a bad person I am. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I lacked self-control. I can't believe I was not able to control my emotions, or my body, or my mind, or whatever it was that was going on for me. I feel so ashamed of myself. And I really want to shake it off. But there are so many reasons why I will not allow myself to shake off the shame. I must keep reminding myself how terrible I am so that I keep improving, so that I get better, so that I become a better person. That's the only way to heal my shame, is to remind myself of how awful I am. And yet that hasn't been working. Instead, I've been feeling the shame throughout my entire body, in my stomach and in my chest. Throughout my whole body, I feel the shame. And I want to let it go. It's not serving me. It never did serve me. I really desperately want to release this shame. But the pattern is so locked in my psyche that I'm having difficulty unlocking it. Even though I need to release this shame so that I can heal, so that I can stop this pattern so that I can break free from the hurt I'm inflicting on myself and the hurt I'm inflicting on others. Okay, and tapping on the gamut point on the back of the hand. And I surrender all these thoughts and feelings to the highest energy for my greater good and the greater good of all those around me. Okay, stretch up to the sky and release all that air. Okay, and now we'll go into early childhood stuff, into the tapping around the shame that was inflicted upon us. Okay, so tapping on the karate chop point. Even though I have this shame, and I remember it from when I was a kid, this deep, horrible feeling, and I always wanted to run away and hide. I choose to love myself, forgive myself, and accept myself anyway. Even though I have this programming from my youth that tells me I should be ashamed of myself, and it's locked into my subconscious mind, I choose to love myself, honor myself, and accept myself anyway. Even though there's a lot of pain inside of me, as I think about all the shame that was inflicted on me, and I believed it. I was so naive. I choose to love myself, forgive myself, and accept myself anyway. And tapping through any of the points at your own pace, it feels so crippling. These memories from my youth that have been haunting me, that have made me feel so ashamed of myself. These thoughts and feelings from my youth that have made me feel so ashamed of who I am, and especially of who I've become. Sometimes I don't want to live with myself. Sometimes I want to punish myself. I want to hurt myself for the terrible things that I've done, for the terrible thoughts that I've thought, for the way that I've demeaned people. Oh, it disgusts me. And I feel so bad. And I want to blame the people around me because they're treating me so badly. And I want to blame the adults of my youth because they hurt me so much. They demeaned me and made me feel like I was worthless. Ugh, but that's so unhealthy. And I want to let this go. I don't want to hold on to grudges. That will just make me sick. Emotionally, spiritually, and physically. So I'm not going to hold on to the grudge anymore. I'm freeing myself from it. I'm ready to let it go. I want to work on this. I want to be free from the underlying deep-seated shame. The shame that's been haunting me for years. I want to heal that inner child, that gorgeous inner child of mine who suffered so much, at the hands of others, who were just like me, victims of shame. And I get it. I get that those caregivers of mine, those family members and friends, the adults in my life, they didn't know what they were doing. And so even for that reason, I want to forgive them. But I'm struggling to do that. I see it. I see that they are also victims of shame, just as I was. But that's no reason to be a victim of shame now. And so I'm healing this inner child of mine, this gorgeous inner child, this beautiful being, this wonderful child, this clever little being. And I'm allowing my inner child the possibility of feeling safe, of feeling secure, and of feeling loved. Tapping on the back of the hand on the gamut point, and I surrender all these thoughts and feelings to the highest energy for my greater good and the greater good of all those around me. And tapping on the karate chop point again. Even though my inner child remembers the shame and is still suffering from the shame, I choose to love my inner child, accept my inner child, and give my inner child all the wonderful things that they need, all the love that they need. Love, support, comfort, hugs, kisses, and loads of playtime, and loads of freedom to come out of the darkness and to run around and express themselves fully. Because it's okay to be me. Okay, now tapping through any of the points at your own pace. And I want you to, so just keep tapping as I'm talking. I want you to imagine that inner child of yours, the younger version of yourself. See them there around the age of 3. And imagine that younger child's parents or main caregivers that are there, and kind of have an omnipresence about yourself. So as the present day self looking in at this picture, notice any thoughts or feelings of shame that are present amongst the caregivers. And as you're imagining the thoughts and feelings of those caregivers, of those parents, take note. Are you feeling any of those thoughts of shame? Are you carrying any of those patterns of unworthiness, feeling unloved, feeling insecure, feeling detached, feeling like there's no love and affinity there, feeling like there's a sense of heartbreak, shame, needing to hide yourself, needing to pretend that everything's okay, but not really having a deep connection with anyone? As you get present to these thoughts and feelings, imagine your present day self coming in and wrap your arms around that younger version, that 3-year-old version of yourself. And imagine saying, and just keep tapping as I say these things, and as you repeat after me, imagine saying this: I love you. You are safe and secure in my arms. I will always protect you. I will always keep you safe and secure. I am right here for you. Here looking after you. There's no need to hide anymore. There's no need to be afraid. There's no need to pick up the programming of these 2 wonderful beings, your parents, your caregivers that are here with you. They were doing the best that they could. They were struggling with their own conditions. It's not their fault. But I'm going to be here with you, supporting you on your journey, helping you through this, helping you to feel safe, loved, secure. And I want to remind you every day that you are worthy of my love. You are deserving of my attention. You are deserving of my affection. You are deserving of my time. You are deserving of all the wonderful things that the universe has to offer you. Now, as you do this wonderful visualization with your 3-year-old self, I want you to leave that picture now as we close out this session, and remind yourself that you can always come back to this visualization and do the same tapping for this inner child. But for now, we're going to close off this image from the past. And we say thank you to the 3 characters that came into your imagery, that are from your subconscious mind, that you've been able to project, that you've been able to recreate for the sake of reprogramming your mind. And you're going to say thank you to them for their participation, and remind yourself that they are from the past and they belong in the past, and they will stay in the past. So just keep tapping as we do this. So repeat after me. Thank you for your participation. I leave you in the past where you belong, and I remind myself that you are from the past and belong in the past. And I'm here in the present day, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to use these 3 characters in my life to reprogram my subconscious mind with powerful new visualizations. Okay, and now we're going to just do some more tapping on just feeling good, feeling worthy, feeling deserving. Okay, so tapping through any of the points. I am worthy and deserving of love. I am worthy and deserving of love. I am allowed to be loved. It is safe for me to be loved. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to receive love. I deserve to be able to give love freely to whoever I please. And I deserve to be able to receive love freely and easily. And I am open. I am so open to receiving all the love that the universe has to offer me. I am open and ready to receive an abundance of love in my life, because I deserve it. I truly do deserve it. And I'm ready to see that more and more every single day. And tapping on the back of the hand on the gamut point, and I surrender all these thoughts and feelings to the highest energy for my greater good and the greater good of all those around me. All right, stretch up to the sky. Relax. I hope that you're in a better space than when we started. This is a really cool tapping to do anytime, anywhere. So you can rewatch this video to get back into that visualization. But once you've got into the habit of doing the visualization and you understand how it works, then I ask you to try it out anytime. So whenever you're feeling stressed and you find yourself with, a 5-minute window to be able to tap, take yourself away to a room, do the inner child visualization with the parents there, and keep doing the tapping on I'm deserving of love, looking after, securing the inner child, making that child feel comfortable, safe, secure, supported. All the pillars of trust, integrity, support, safety, and security. So I ask you to work with your inner child and work with the parents and play with that visualization. It is just imagery that you're making up, but the fact that you're able to make it up means that it is in your subconscious mind. There is this programming in your subconscious mind that's able to project these thoughts and feelings. So we want to tap through that and recreate a narrative in your mind, a new thought pattern that says, I am deserving of love. I am worthy of time and attention and affection, and I am able to shine. I am able to stand out more. I'm also going to put links in the description to 2 other videos, which is the need to hide yourself and the need to, so being able to be seen and being able to be heard, so that you begin to release shame from other angles as well. Sending you so much love and light on your journey. Bye for now.